This is the DC Division Pant. It's one of their lower end pants. I think I bought this on a closeout, but it is 15K, so it is better for waterproofing and breathability. In there, DC been making outerwear now for 25 years, I think is when they started. 25, 30 years, something like that. Basically, you know, it's the Drawers Clothing Company for all you old school guys out there. This is another one that we're using just to be a base for everything else that we test. My guess would be that these are YKK. They do not have any brand name on them other than DC. It's holding. All right, those are solid. They actually do have a rear back pocket, so it makes sense that they have this tab. Oh, that didn't rip. There is noticeable wear. It is a little furry from pulling the fabric up, but nothing has ripped. This actually remained pretty solid, and it's on par with other impregnated materials like this in this test. I actually have high hopes for this just because it's DC. I know that they've done stuff for a while. Double stitched with a little bit of tape on there. Not much, just a little bit. Material feels fairly thick. Let's cut this waistband open. This DC pant is one of our baselines just to test. I mean, these were a little more expensive than the 686 that we used for this, but this is just to be a comparison of what's out there. These fly-by-night brands, kind of like your Dope, your Montex, stuff like that. Anything that's being bought from Alibaba Express. So first up, non-insulated pant. You got multiple levels of material. You got your mesh for breathability. You got that soft feeling where your knees would touch it. Little nylon in there. Nothing special. You do have a drawstring in the pocket to pull the pant leg up, which that's actually a really cool feature. Cut that open and show that really quick. So yeah, you got this little pull string right here you can pull, and that'll pull your pant leg up. They have cinches on the waist for drawing it in rather than having an elastic Velcro belt, which once again, a little bit more durable, so we don't need to cut that waist open. Let's go look at the zippers on this pocket. Okay, so we've got an aggressively stitched seam there to stop that, and it's got tape on it, which is nice. This is that critical seam tape that I was talking about. I'm just kind of pulling it apart, which there's actually like seam glue in here too, which is nice. Boy, they did not want this pocket to break. That is nice. So we'll just cut that and look in there. Yeah, that is an aggressive seam. It's got an extra piece of material in there to help stop it. So this is actually probably one of the more durable. It's got plastic as well, like glue stopping it. This is probably one of the better zippers on the pocket. Like I said, the small details do matter. For being a shell, these actually have some really good features to them. The seams are all taped. Everything's super solid on this pant. What's nice is you do get this little zipper there to kind of extend your shell over the pant leg. It's got neoprene right there, a little bit of elastic in them. Overall, pretty solid pant gaiter offering. Surprise, surprise, the DC pant remained bone dry. It's got a good DWR coating on the material. There was no seepage. The water just pooled up on top, and then when I was able to move it around, it just slid off and I could wipe it off with a rag. This is doing exactly what you want, and for the $109 that I paid for it, this was superb.